Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Being a single father is no excuse not to teach your son how to focus on his goals. You're walking around and you're telling me that you are a single father. Number one, you are his father. You are responsible for that person. You need to teach that lesson to your son. What you mean? You can't teach your son how to focus on his goals. You did things before. So if you do not know what to do to teach your son how to focus on his goals so he can live a fulfilled life, then you have to learn how to pass that information on to your son. It is no excuse that your father had to beat it into you, like you said. Why can't you not do this and teach your son without it being beaten into him? You see, I too had to teach my son that. I had to teach him there. Wasn't a single mother, but I was the driver of that part of the family. So my job was to teach my teenage son how to focus on his goals. You see, when my son first came home and he said to me, in elementary school, I do not like this teacher. I want to move from this teacher because she doesn't like me. And I said to him, so you don't like this teacher, you want me to move you, and are you going to give me a guarantee you will like the next teacher? I said, furthermore, the school is not going to move this teacher from you. You have one goal, that's the only reason you're there, is that this teacher is educated and you are not. I need you to find a way to get this education from her and bring it to me. But again, you have a choice. You choose not to do what you're supposed to do to get out of her class and be educated on your way out. Guess what? If you think you do not like her this year, how will you feel when you have to deal with her next year? I want you to think about that. And I want you to focus on the goal at hand. And that goal is to get your education and get out of her classroom, on to the next. And listen to me. You know, this was not the only time I had to tell my son to stay focused on his goal. I had to show him by example. I had to teach him that we had goals in this family that affected the entire family. And the only way these goals could be attained is by staying focused and working on it until it became a reality in our lives. So I led by example. And I know you can, because you have proven that you have already brought this young man to where he is at. And if he's failing from his goal, your job is to step up. So what I can do for you is to teach you how to talk with your son, how to put him in the position to think of his decision not to focus on his goal. The conversation has to be about the goal, the things he must attain. You must give him a reason why he has to. There are plenty of examples around the world of people who did not stay focused on their goals. You do not have to scream. You do not have to shout, but you need to take action on yourself to get it inside of you that yes, you can. Yes, you are able to make a man out of your son by teaching him how to focus on his goals. People who are younger than us lead by example. I had to do this with my son that day in junior high, but that didn't mean my journey was over in teaching him. I had to be on top of it, like I'm looking for a pulse, my finger moving, looking for the pulse. So this is what you will have to do. And I have done it, as I just told you. So I am the person in the position to show you how, to take you through it, to converse with you, to understand why you believe you are not able to do that. I can draw that out of you. I can show you how the tools you have already used to bring you to where you are today are the same tools you can use with your son to make him focus on his goals. No, yes, those tools might be rusty, the blades might be dull, but I have the tool that will take the rust out, and I have the tool that will sharpen the blade that you use to make you be who you are, to help you show your son how he can live a fulfilled life by staying focused on his goals. I offer you these things. I'm offering you the opportunity to push open the door to the information that I have that you can use and take it to help your son to stay focused on his goals. Think about it, but you have 3 choices. There are 3 things I can teach you to do that will help you to get success. You don't do this. You do not take up my challenge. You do not take up this opportunity I'm offering you by DMing me or emailing me, subscribing to my channel. One of those things, learn from me, you will be so regretful. Regret is a guest that never leaves. Regret is that guest that is untidy, that is mean, that is selfish, and demands 24 hours a day. If you do not take me on my offer to guide you to teach your son how to focus on his goals, you will regret this. Your son might get astray. If he is going from one goal to another, and he is doing that as a teenager, and you are not there to straighten him, like taking the tree that is bending and giving it a prop and holding it up until it catches the new position and start to grow and flourish in that position, you will have a situation that you will always be taking care of your son until the day you die. I want you to picture this in your mind. Your grown 40-year-old son is at your door looking for another $100 from your pension check. How are you going to feel then, knowing that you were given the opportunity, or you had the opportunity to take advantage of someone who had walked in your footsteps at the time? I carved it. I told you what I did for my son. I give you the opportunity now. It's take it now. Have a son you're proud of who will show up one day and say, "Hey Dad, let's go play ball. Hey Dad, I'm taking you to the hockey game. Hey Dad, let's go to the Blue Jays game." Or the son that comes in and looks like he is being a beggar, has no clothes, decent clothes, he's dirty, his hair is unkempt, his whole body is unkempt. And there you are, rubbing your skull, saying, "Oh my God, I wish." Wish doesn't take you anywhere. Action takes you everywhere. So get in touch with me so I can sharpen your tools, the tools that you use to make you you, and take the rust away from those same tools and give you this opportunity to make a man out of your son, and make sure that he know how to set goals, how to work on them, how to stay focused on them, and how to see them manifest in his life. I have the tools. I've done it. My name is Tessa-Marie, and I am a family GPS for helping others to stay focused on their goals. Have a wonderful day.